Okay, so hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about intake valve cleaners. Now, this video is a response to a message I got on my Facebook page, and this is actually it. It says, "Hello mate, saw your video about the EGR, and I must say it is very well presented. That said, I would like to get your opinion on intake cleaners. And I saw this brand on YouTube. Okay, I'm not going to mention the particular brand, intake valve cleaner. I don't know if you have heard of it or tried it, but I've seen some videos with positive reviews, but still hesitant to try it myself. That's why I want to know your thoughts on it. Any input with regard to that matter is highly appreciated." Now, to be fair, I'm not going to mention any particular brand, okay? And it doesn't matter because as far as I'm concerned, I will tell you now, I won't use any of that product, especially with the method they say you are to use it. And so far, these products are only intended supposedly for gas-powered engines, GDI mostly, okay? Gas or gasoline direct injection. But be that as it may, with the method they say you are to use it, even if it's available for diesel engines, the answer would still be the same. I personally still won't use it. Now, basically, from what I've read and what I've seen on their instructional videos, you are to use it and this is just for illustration purposes, okay? And it comes in a canister like this. Of course, this is not it because this is obviously WD-40, and I'm not advertising for this product as well, okay? But anyway, it comes in a canister like this. Another brand comes with a transparent hose, a long transparent hose with supposedly an automatic valve on top. So while the engine is running, apply the product past the MAP sensor. So let's just imagine for a while that this is a gas engine and this is the MAP sensor. So we need to spray this past this, so more or less somewhere in this area. Stick the hose in between that, something like that. Have someone rev the engine to 2000 RPM and spray it at 30-second intervals until empty. And rev the engine 2 to 3 times, no higher than 3500 RPM. Run on idle for at least 1 minute and then turn the engine off. And they say this is the most important part, to let the engine heat soak for at least about an hour. Then restart the engine, take it for a drive at highway speeds for 10 minutes. And with that, that is supposed to clean your intake valves. Very simple. Now, that all said, I'm not saying that these products work or they do not. I've seen videos claiming that it works, and I've seen videos claiming that it doesn't. But all the same, even granting if it works, all the more reason I won't use it, and I will explain why. You see, if this is your engine and this is your intake, now let's not focus on the carburetor or turbo or MAP sensor or anything for that matter, okay? But if this is your engine and this is your intake, on the intake side of your engine, you want to have an air filter. That is why we have an air filter for this engine, and we have an air filter for this engine. And the purpose of this filter is, of course, to filter the air that gets sucked inside the engine, because you do not want to have any debris or dust or anything of that sort getting sucked inside your engine, okay? You do not want any debris or dust, foreign objects to get inside your engine, because doing so, that can destroy your engine. Hence, the need for a filter. Now, even then, even with a filter, there are still microparticles that gets through past this filter. That's just unavoidable. It's the same with the AC. Even with a filter, there are still microparticles that eventually gets through. That's why after a long while, you still need to clean or even replace the evaporator. Now, let's get back to this. Of course, you also have the crankcase vent, like I've already discussed in this video. And you also have the EGR, like I've already discussed in this video. All that combined, okay, the microparticles that gets through the filter, the blow-by gases that is vented through here, and the EGR that is recirculated back into the intake, coupled with the heat, the fuel, the oil, and all that, that is why deposits tend to accumulate on your valves, okay? Not just the intake valves, but on the exhaust valve as well. And this accumulation, they commonly refer to as carbon deposits, and there's just no way out of it. It is inevitable in every combustion engine, be that gas or diesel. Now, I tell you, personally, I've seen some of these deposits on the valves, and some of them are very hard. At times, you cannot just simply clean it off, even with a wire brush or even with a steel brush from a bench grinder. That's how hard it sometimes can get. Now, like I've said a while ago, assuming these intake valve products work, assuming it is actually able to break off the carbon deposits from the valve, the question is, would you want that coming inside the cylinder of your engine while it is running, while the piston is moving up and down? Now, as far as I'm concerned, I personally wouldn't want that because that is intentionally introducing debris inside your cylinder. Very hard debris for that matter, which could very well get stuck in between the cylinder wall, the piston, and the piston rings, and could mar or scratch up your cylinder, ruining the tolerances inside your engine. And not only that, I don't know whatever chemical it is they are using, solvent or detergent or whatever it is. But by introducing those chemicals inside your engine, it could very well affect the lubrication you have inside your engine as the piston goes up and down. And that is why, for that reason, I won't use any of that product. Now, I will dare say I've seen a lot of products like this, intake cleaners, fuel additives, or oil additives, that claims to be a miraculous panacea for all your engine problems, that offers a simpler, cheaper solution. But the more important question is, do they really work? And if for some reason that they do, at what cost? At what price? So if you ask me, if you really want to clean your valves, do it the old-fashioned way. Although granted, it's more tedious, but it's safer, which is either walnut blasting or perform a cylinder head job. So before I will end this video, I would just like to make this clear, okay? It is not my intention to badmouth these products. I'm not saying that you should or you should not use it. Should you want to use it? Fine. I don't care. It's your money, your engine, and your prerogative. I'm merely explaining why. Me, personally, I won't use it. So I do believe that's it. That's all that there is to show for this video. Like, share, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe if you want to. Only if you want to, and as always, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you do, let me know in the comments below. If you didn't, well, you are entitled to whatever it is you want to believe in. Like I've said, your money, your engine, your prerogatives, and ultimately your problems as well.